Audio check 1. Audio check 2. Making sure everything is up, active, and ready to go. Ouch, my ankle. There we go. Double checking now. Making sure the gameplay comes through magically. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Brent for Geek Variants. Want to make sure everything was good. If you noticed, we have a new character in our party, Sinizith, and she is one of the hirelings that you can get from our good pal Withers, and she's going to be here for a very specific purpose. She is only here, born and bred, to go after Karnas, because we're definitely going to go try and jump him. And the very next thing that we're going to do is we're going to have Shadowheart have some of her unique dialogue kind of pop up immediately, and then we'll kind of go on from there. Right after I ended the stream, I kind of went back to the vendor to go sell some stuff. Turns out that was when I got visited by one Kithrak Voss, so I had that dialogue with him, had that conversation with him where he reveals he has someone he believes he can take out Vlaakith over in Baldur's Gate, but obviously we're a little skeptical. We'll go see now, as we're finally going to the Shadow-Cursed lands. I've tied up all loose ends I can. Bernard is the only person that I have skipped thus far, and I may come back for him, because you can't go back in Act 1. It will affect some of the stuff, so we'll worry about that at that time. But again, right now, let's go in and see what we can do pertaining to the Shadowlands. And as always, if you haven't hit that like button and you're already subscribed, go ahead and do so. If you're new to the channel, enjoy the content, by all means, hit that lovely subscribe button. It's free, greatly helps us out, keeps you in line for all of our amazing content. We have stuff coming from Supermarket Simulator, Creature Commandos, Skeleton Crew, and so much more, including Baldur's Gate 3, which we're going to ramp up a bunch of content. And then in about 2 weeks, we'll have some content from me being over in Japan, the beautiful land of the rising sun. So excited to go there and go see some more culture, go see some more things, send you guys some photos, some shorts, and then I'll have like a nice long edited video for you guys to kind of explore some, well, to explain some of my sights, my sounds, the travels, all that good stuff that I was able to enjoy there. Now first, meantime, let's try and figure out how to enjoy this shadow-cursed garbage.
It feels powerful and familiar. Stay on your guard.
Thanks, Shadowheart. We'll be terrified of this one goblin approaching us.
Are you the true soul?
I am. Minthara sent me.
Bless the absolute. I couldn't take standing out here much longer.
No, I totally get it.
Stay out of the dark and move fast. Shadows have eyes. Go on.
That is the worst thing you could ever say to anybody. I do not care.
I'm ready.
But since we have the Light of Lathander, I'm still shocked she's not coming with. And you can, like, take her out for the experience, but, like, there's zero purpose to it other than limiting the party.
Are you the true soul?
Not really.
Grab a torch.
Same dialogue. Like, you can go ahead and, like, take her out if you want. Doesn't really change much. 14 HP isn't going to be the be-all, end-all. Come on, everybody, stay close. I don't have to equip torches on all of you. We're here, first and foremost, to go ahead and get rid of Karnas.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me.
All is ash and meat.
We'll have this dialogue now.
The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
Girl, you sound like a toxic ex who's convincing herself that the person that, you know, she is good for somebody else. I ain't... No. No. So what does this all mean? Just want to get to the meat and potatoes of this.
Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me.
That's how gods
Those
work.
signs we found about dark justiciars. Perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Spot on assessment there. But again, that's the game just kind of letting you know, hey, there's a big thing involving shadow art here. Don't have her be uninvolved in what's going on. Make sure she's ready to go.
This beast didn't go down without a fight.
Nothing worth looting. I'm just kind of breaking off the beaten path, seeing if something, like, survived. It looks like not much of anything. There's that one chest. Come on, everybody. Get up here. I need you to stay semi-close. Anastarian. As per usual. Do me the honors. The number one reason I have him in the party, other than he's been an absolute tank for us this playthrough. And if you notice, I'm going to start picking up these chests. I have a plan for them. Don't worry too much about it.
Whatever comes.
It's not a smart one, so it could entirely backfire and be something that proves to be absolutely all for naught. But for the moment, I think I have some semblance of a plan. God, these Shadowlands are beautiful and horrifying all at the same time. Kind of quick walk our way through here. Make sure we don't miss anything explorative. This basket, good. I knew they would hide some food, because I don't know how long I'm actually going to be here. The good news is, as being full of Dark Urge and Halsin being along with us,
Isn't so bad, Astarion. Where I came from, we would often work exclusively under cover of darkness.
interesting.
Yes, but you chose darkness.
Pile of belongings, forsaken to the curse, so that
The
their
sun
owners
was
could escape
banished from
with their
my land.
lives.
Forbidden. And we all lust after the forbidden. Don't we?
Yep. 1000%. Astarion did not choose that life. It's entirely different when you've chosen something versus when something has been chosen for you. And I get exactly where he's coming from, so don't feel any two kinds of ways about it. Don't forget this chest over here as well, which, Astarion, if you'd be just the best.
Easy.
Chest only has a 6 on it, so it can't be anything that crazy. Grab those, pick this up, and we'll send that back to camp. Did I send it back? Yeah. I was being a little hasty there with
My
Surefinger.
faith will guide me.
Well, let's go join the other true souls and deal with our situation at hand. Because this is probably one of 2 fights in this entire honor mode for Act 2 that I'm dreading. This one and then anything involving Ketheric will be the main issue. I'm going to take the lead on this, though, because I'm our conversationalist, and there's a conversation here I want to make sure it goes correctly.
Hey, boy. You want the bone? Fetch!
I'm just going to chuckle.
You see that blighter go? Swallowed whole by the shadow curse. Bet it was pure tasty.
You guys are savages.
So we're taking to Moonrise, I'm guessing.
Minthara sent me.
Right you are. Go through and talk to Kansif. He's been waiting.
One last thing. Go and fetch the bone you threw.
Wait, you're joking, yeah? But we're ready to go. You just need to tell Kansif inside.
Shoot him a knife glare. You are worse than the shadows.
So you want me to... I mean, I'll just
Go.
go and,
Go before I tell Minthara about this.
No! No!
And that's how you deal with people who are so excited about animal cruelty. Thought it'd be really funny. Well, I guess you learned today. Now the real question, Shadowheart, are you going to be sticking around?
Let's get on with it.
What are we working with here? We have...
Don't like all this quiet. I liked it just fine.
So we have Spirit Guardian, Sunbeam, Dimension Door, Guardian of Faith. Polymorph as our Hail Mary. We have a couple interesting spells. Shadow, you're going to stick around for this fight. I was originally going to bring Lizelle back. I still might.
Where am I?
But I will need someone to do
What's going on?
healing. Fear will be hard to make work. Still have Fireball in there. Have some spell slots.
Alright. What now?
She's going to be the key to my fight. And then Astarion will... Your plan B.
And these things are...
How are we doing on potions? Loaded? Yeah, we're pretty much loaded up on my character. Shadowheart will provide the rest of the healing. And she's unaffected by the Shadow Curse. I'm not stuck in certain areas.
Wish he'd bloody well hurry up then. Things are getting closer.
It's not stealing, so I want to see if there's any goods that they can provide for me here. It looks like they just pile of bones and a bunch of rotting food. Betty does not have a good bedside manner, so let's talk to him.
Stay sharp. These shadows can sneak up on you.
He's got a great character design. They absolutely nailed it out of the park with everything involving him. I knew there was something lying around. The dagger is more or less useless, but everything else is fine. It will do. Do I have what I need on me? Do I have the loot? Yes, I do. The spider's liar. And you can see how many people just didn't make it through their travels. Another dagger, but nothing worth looking at, truth be told. And without further ado, let's save, just to be sure, just in case I do muck this up and we're gonna have to, so we have a redo. That's not worth it. I do have another honor mode run that has made it past this moment, but I remember that Karnus was giving me the business. So let's go on with this one. Kansif, let's begin our dialogue.
True soul. An honor.
You bet your sweet bippy it is. I have it right here.
Then pluck a tune, and our guide will come scuttling.
The fact they use the word scuttling, don't really like that. If I equipped the Falara Louvre, I could have had an extra bonus here for my performance, but we'll see. I'm not going to use anything else. 16 hard roll. If it works, it works. Yeah, I'm not using inspiration on this. No one expects me to be a bard out here. I'm a Githyanki warlock, for crying out loud. And there he is. The most uncomfortable creature in this game.
Mistress, what are they doing to it?
Basically abusing it.
One of Lolth's abominations.
Greetings.
That's not very nice to start, right?
You have been charged with guiding us. New flesh, my queen. But who are they? Best introduce yourself. Perhaps you'll listen to a true soul.
I mean, you literally was like, hey, here's your job, go ahead and go do it. Most people don't really like to be sweet-talked that way. So, hello. Oh, 239 HP. Insanely good skills. Dual wielder. He's alert. Yeah. He is a problem. The sunlight creature has a disadvantage on attack rolls and perception checks, so line of sight. So, putting some kind of sunlight on him would have been a good idea. Sunbeam would be the move, so Shadowheart, you're staying. You and your Light of Lathander.
And you? What are you?
Joe Mama.
Apart from a torturer of liars.
More faithful of the Absolute. They need a guide to the dark, same as us.
Why do you keep jumping in if you want me to do the
A
talking?
whispered voice. The
So
absolute.
check out.
Or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the dark.
A true soul. You have more worshippers every day, Majesty.
He's a result of the experiments underneath the well back in Act 1.
Yes. Yes. They'll do nicely.
Even a Dark Urge character is like, uncomfortable. Uncomfy. I'm not going to call you an abomination. That's something I'll save to my own thoughts. So you're the guide? How do you survive out there?
We have our queen's favor. She speaks to us, protects us, graces us with her blessing.
And her magic lamp.
And they are jealous of your gift, Majesty. But you gave it to us, and we always keep it close.
And this is going to upset him a great deal, but we don't particularly care. Can I examine your lantern? Surely the Absolute wouldn't mind.
No! Our queen gave it to us. If they wish to walk through the darkness alone, they are welcome to.
I apologize. I didn't mean any offense.
Good. Now, are we ready to depart?
Yes. Lead on.
Bless us again, Majesty. Shine your light. Protect us. Come. Follow and stay close. Do not leave the light. Do not feed the shadows.
You heard him. Move out!
And you can choose to attack him here if you want, but it ruins the opportunity to have more allies. But hey, play your game the way you want to. That's why this is an RPG.
They should stay closer.
Sir, I am literally so close I could slap every single one of your legs on the left side.
Become shadows.
As is everybody else. Come on, keep going. Let's go, you giant abomination.
They must keep up. The shadows are hungry.
Sir, I am next to you. Simmer down.
Ain't all got 10 legs.
And now it's time.
I smell a trap.
Wait.
Showtime.
Something's wrong, Majesty.
Who's there? Show yourself! Harper's attack! Kill the cultists and get that lantern! Heretics! Villains in the dark!
These Harpers are clearly enemies of the Absolute. They could be worthwhile allies. Defend the guide and you may preserve your cover as a true soul.
We're gonna turn on the caravan and attack the Drider. I don't want him making it to Moonrise, and I'm willing to risk the run for it. I feel that strongly about it, because him joining in with the Ketheric fight is a, that's a no for me, dog.
What are they doing? We thought they were true souls! Traitors! Heathens!
It's like, was I talking to myself out loud? Like, what happened here?
Do not let them take our lights!
Astarion, get some spacing for yourself. Yeah, we're gonna need a... Yeah, that's a great start. I needed that. Dread Ambusher ranged. Another 15. And we'll follow that up with maybe a 2. A 5. I'm happy with that. I'm out of his Spindleweb fanaticism.
Let's go.
Now, the rest of the group... I can't really position it ideally. So that's part of the problem. I need to keep my distance. And use my Eldritch Blast to try and take out some of these party members. Yeah, let's just take our shot here. Yeah, and it almost took her down entirely, so that's a great start.
Well, so much for peace.
And we're just gonna take that hit. We're gonna have to. That's fortuitous. Now, the best thing to do with Karnas is try and work on getting him to either be stunned or toppled. He was blinded, though, so that part is fantastic. Now that he's blinded, I have advantage, and we go again. And even with advantage, couldn't get that to work. But as he's down for 2 turns, we'll create some space. Nope, didn't create enough space. Psionic Backlash. There we go. That's a problem. Shadowheart's gonna have to take out that individual immediately. I don't know how you guys are... Oh, you have the blessing of our cleric over there. She needs to go because she's got that warg. Which is not gonna work for me. And I'm too close to get away. 50%, not gonna do it. 30% because I'm threatened and have low ground. And still just gotta take it. 65 is much better. Let me do... a level 3 Spirit Guardians. We're gonna jump as close as we can get. Or I guess we can't get close enough. Hate that. So I mucked up that whole turn. There's no way I'm gonna roll high enough. That's the only option I got. There you go. 2 members down. Thanks for that. She's stuck within the Spirit Guardians. Aim a little bit more to the left. And fire.
I feel neither shadow nor death.
I mean, you probably should, man. No shame in it. The Barbarian is going to be their second biggest problem to deal with. And he decides to heal everybody. There it is. That's not terrible. Nice miss. Good. Get some damage while we can. Take him down one at a time. Yeah, their Harpers are actually really useful this go around. In my other fight, they were more than useless. Oof. Astarion. Now what are we gonna do? He's got Sanctuary, which is crazy. So what we're gonna do? Vampire Bite. If we have him at a disadvantage, that's fantastic. Brawler Vex is their weakest member left. But we'll take a shot on Kansas so I get the other guy at the Cloud of Daggers. It's like some ideas actually work around here. It's wild. 56, 81. 81 is fantastic. He is standing literally in what would have been the perfect opportunity for a Hunger of Hadar. So we'll just go with Eldritch Blast. Take the 81% chance. And didn't really work out. Almost strike. Missed the days. Now he's blinded. He's almost done. And then we're gonna Misty Step all the way up here. Because I can't harm Karnas, so might as well just avoid him. Ooh, yep. Down and out. Anyone want to throw a healing potion at me, or? Cause yeah, Karnas hits like a Mack truck. Someone get the name on that vehicle. There we go. The extra health bonus. But now we can actually do damage against him. Lost my Spirit Guardians though. That sucks. Down and out. There's that. And then we have range attack here with advantage. Oh. Entirely forgot about that. But now everyone has to turn their attention to him. Shadowheart's done, probably. Oh, nice. Oh, hey. Nope, there it is.
A little help, please.
But the Mace of Lathander for the win. Really? You wasted your turn with the dash? Nice, a critical hit. I'll take it. Now. Got 60%. We have 99% on Betty. Let's get a little distance. On Karnas. There's that. Beautifully done.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I can get away. I'm still basically dead though, so that's the problem. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that one. We'll use Potion of Greater Healing.
Another fight. Let's go.
But now I've put myself in a terrible, terrible situation. I need to get down. I need to get down now. Risk it. Very nice. Still trying to stun him desperately. I mean, he's blinded now, so that's half the win. We're out of the way. We're in the light. That's good. Eh, well, tried it. I think he still got one more attack on me. Got another 12 points of damage, though, before he did his little thing. Sir, you have a bow and arrow. There was someone within a line of sight. What are you doing? You guys are kind of a problem. Everybody within reach? Yes. Extra hit points for everybody. We're doing much better. Cannot harm due to Sanctuary. So we need to start laying the smackdown on this individual. Our potion of speed's about to wear out, so what happens is what happens. Really? Really? You just want to waste your turn and everyone's time? That's what you did. Are you gonna help? A 1. That's foolish. What are you guys doing? I can't harm him, so I need to take a shot at Betty and save Shadowheart. Those are good.
This way.
Get out of the way. $75 on 2. Yeah. Motion of healing, and then kind of stand back out of the way.
Still breathing, despite everything. All right.
Jump all over here. Whoop. Now, do I take you out? I'll heal you. There we go. Back up. I'm gonna get directly in this guy's face, so if he wants some, come get some. Now he's not blinded though, so someone's going down.
Strike down the blasphemous in your name, Majesty.
Shoot your shot. Not on him. Yep, she's lethargic. Sir, why are you trying to go down? Cast Static Backlash. Yeah. Yeah, the Harpers are basically toast. There's only 2 of them left. They are not holding it together well.
Time to move.
I'm outside of the range, so that's great. Luckily, we're hitting him very hard. Put this right on him. Avoid my party. So that'll work.
I won't give in.
And now that I have advantage... Nope. Right here. There we go. Flurry of blows. We're gonna topple him. Apparently not. Oh, yep, we toppled him alright. Now he's blinded and prone. Which will cost him points to heal back up. And he's... Sanctuary is blocked. Oop, there goes Shadow. Static Backlash again.
Incredible. A light that chases away even the deepest shadows.
There we go.
The lantern flickers ever so briefly, and you hear a slight twitter. Or perhaps it's simply your imagination.
You don't move a god's damn muscle.
I don't like your attitude.
Why in the hells would a cultist turn on his kind?
The pin the woman wears is familiar to you. She belongs to the Harpers, a covert organization dedicated to freedom and balance.
Yeah, about that. I'm not taking kindly to your tone. We're going for it. Because, like, the 2 of you aren't going to be enough to stop me. So let's go ahead and we'll actually use a scroll on Shadow. Welcome back, Shadow. Well, we're gonna be done with your guys' shenanigans here. And then we'll use Flourish. Hello. Gotcha. Off balance, no Hunter's Mark. We're not playing that game.
Survival is all that matters.
The other one, where are we at? You're hiding up here. Basically full health. Oops.
Something's wrong. I feel weak.
Yeah, we'll Misty Step our way over here. I have enough movement to make this work. There we go.
Can't even catch my breath.
And then, of course, we're going to go topple this individual. Nope. We're going to try. Sounding Strike. Nope. That's fine. Sonic Backlash. What do we got? What do we got? Point blank range 13. Ain't no way. That is the most unlucky roll I've seen for a Starian. Like, just period. And then Mass Healing Word.
I need healing.
That's what we just did, Shadow. Deflect missiles. Eat it. Nice try, though. That's why you always bring up a monk, baby. And now he's dead? Shadow Curse. Immediately? He didn't even have the lantern. She has the lantern.
Blood comes easy these days.
Interesting how that keeps toggling itself back on. Come down. Thank you.
Lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows. You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These Fey creatures are infamous for their trickery. Sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh please, oh golly me, oh my. You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day.
I'm going to release the pixie. Which, of course, Astarion disapproves of. Astarion disapproves of anything good.
Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a mad rider and my own farts for company. Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you?
Refuse to crush her. Ask her for help against the Shadow Curse.
Sure I can, but will I?
Yes, he will.
Yeah, sure, why not? Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned. Protection from the Shadow Curse. What more could a dingus want?
I don't like your tone.
Curious little thing.
And then, of course, first thing we're gonna do is use it.
Been blessed already, have.
And now we're all blessed. Good to go.
Some rest's better than none.
We had a heck of a fight. Against everybody. Thermodynamic gloves, we'll just send that back to camp. We took out the Harpers. And We also took out Karnas. And I only died the one time? Shadowheart also KO'd, so like that's a thing. But again, no TPK, so that is fantastic. Really? How much stuff am I carrying? Apparently too much. All the items I'm preparing to sell, I'll just take those out there. And you're semi-strength based, you're not carrying any inventory. You'll carry the goods. For now. Ooh, yep, need that. Why was he carrying around a moldy piece of cheese? Why would you even bother with that? Well, who might ask? Interesting. He's got a thing of tea. 3 camp supplies. Going to camp. Tea for the win. And then is there anybody else even worth looting in this godforsaken wasteland? Shadowheart came in surprisingly more clutch than I expected her to. I thought she was going to be a bit of a burden. But no, between Sunbeam and Spirit Guardians, came in very, very clutch. What do we got over here? Burlap sack. Where's all the good? Let's go grab the key. Watch her just run all the way up there. Somehow it's on the roof. Goes for the chest that's over there in this corner. Right next to one skeleton. Thank you. Where's the skeleton? I can't loot the skeleton, but he's right here. Interesting. And also the good news is no one passed out or died on this roof other than Skelly Boy. That part's fantastic. Makes our next move a little bit more curious. And now I need to figure out, do we make directly for the towers? Do we make for Last Light? What is the move? There's a lot to consider. Alley-oop up here. Hammergrim Mist Amulet for Fog Cloud, not Flog. Let's send that back to camp. There we go. I forgot to equip my monk with her best trait. Everyone be so kind and actually let me back down. I just take the damage, it's fine. Everyone's just hopping mad. Anything good over in this corner? I highly doubt it, but my inquisitiveness has no ends. You can't reach that one, but you can reach this one. I don't understand the mapping on some of this, but who am I to sit here and judge? What we do have going on. You only have level 2 spell slots and below left.
Can't give up now.
Got all your key points back because of the short rest.
I have such a headache.
But being blessed so the Shadow Curse doesn't affect us, I cannot put a price on how amazing that is for our party. I'm not going in there, because that's a fight in of itself. I don't think I'm healed up enough to consider. Nothing for the wooden barrel. Because truth be told, I kind of expected Karnas to be the end of the party here. I expected that fight to go a lot worse than it did. The Harpers proved more resilient than they have in the past. Normally they're a little spongy. They just get beat up fairly easily and go down to the most unnecessary of stuff. So the fact 2 of them survived and they did a decent chunk of damage at time, other than the one of them that I think only use was got a 3 damage shot in. So, yearning for the moon. Huh. Interesting. Pick up the chest, and of course send that directly back to camp. I have plans for it. Don't anyone worry. Anything. There you go. Thanks, Shadowheart. You can see the next area where you can fight Oliver, or at least be introduced to Oliver. Seeing as his character's not pertinent that we have removed Halsey from everything, shouldn't have to worry too much. To camp. Cool. I have one more short rest left before I have to start considering making camp. We still haven't used Lizelle or any of Gale's spell slots, so we'll be good to go with them when I do decide to bring them out for their first show. Get the fast travel point while I'm here. Otherwise, I have 0 places to go in your fast travel, and I have to try and remember which spots are the direct ambush points and which ones are friendly. Which is not my, definitely not my best trait, I can assure everyone of that. And then this, the Night Orchid, is appropriate. Now we go talk to Shadowheart.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something?
Remember when you told me Night Orchids were your favorite flowers?
Rings a bell. Why?
Just so happens I have one right here.
Oh, hells. You didn't pick that by hand, did you? They're deadly poisonous. Joking. They're safe. And beautiful. Thank you. I don't have anything to give you in return, I'm afraid.
I'm sure you'll come up with something in time.
We'll see. Give me a while to put my imagination to work.
We call that good. Alright, so everybody had a good time. I still have no idea what I'm going to do, like, with Shadowheart's character. Like, am I going to have Shadowheart go to the dark? Is she going to go to the light?
The curse has torn open the ground itself.
Is there an ambush here? I don't remember there being one. There's one up that way, I know that. But if I head down this way, I should be... not okay? I can't remember.
No time to dally.
Shadowheart, down a couple potions real quick, will you? Your low health is making me anxious. There we go.
Shouldn't have wished to live more interesting times.
This is a safe area. Go ahead and activate this so I know and can remember in the future. As you can see, the torches lit up this way that are good to go. Nothing hidden back here. I was double checking Larian's work because they do love to hide very good items in very interesting spots. You can head this way a little bit. I just wouldn't recommend going any further towards like the house. Going to the house is one of these true souls who didn't make it. You will end up in a battle with creatures who are very, very... they're very much a pain in my butt. As they can grab you, harness your character, and pull you out of the way, which, truth be told, for a party built such as mine, I don't want to get yanked or moved in any specific direction. But it's not as bad for me as now that I have the blessing of that pixie. It also helps that I don't now have to run into the last light if I choose not to, but last light will be a Last Light's going to be a fun stop for us. As we're fully embracing our Dark Urge, we're going to have to be ready for the absolute worst. No pun intended there, actually. For once. Let's, without further ado, let's try and get some more experience, because our party is... We're level 7, so we're doing okay. Missing out on the Bernard fight, just due to the difficulty of it, was not for the best. Let's have everyone sneak our way over here.
Prime spot for an ambush. What's that?
Alright, everybody, this way. Stay out of the line of sight. That means you, Astarion. I feel like you're the one that would slip up. I mean, this... Now, the best thing we can do... break up the party. Astarion, you will go first. And without further ado, drop a quick save, just to be thorough. And here we go. And everyone is surprised, which is exactly what I want to have happened. Hunger of Hadar. We'll drop the Hunger of Hadar right here. And with my initiative, now I can scoot further forward with my party, but not forward enough to get stuck into the issues pertaining to that. 88, 94. Take the 94. Shadowheart, your terrible initiative rolls are really becoming a problem. Activate wholeness of body and enter in rather quietly. Do you have enough movement? No, I don't. So get up here.
Another step forward.
Nope. Messed that one up. But that's a lot of damage for being good on that. Astarion, come back in. Still sneak attack. I'll definitely take that critical hit. Dread Ambusher. And then an offhand hit for maybe 2 damage. 8 crits. Love that for me. 91%, 96%. One of them's done, the other one takes damage.
Time to push my luck again.
Still surprised. Shadowheart, nothing you can really do. Yeah, just back it up. Make it harder for them to reach you. Sneak attack. Good hit. And an offhand attack.
I won't give in.
I can't really push him anywhere. Can I push the other ones without experiencing any issues? No, just take our shot.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Anything on you? 1 gold. Not worth it. Get our monk out of the way. I could have gotten a little more personal with them, but that's fine. See what they're going to be up to. Immediately grows. Shadowheart. Missed, and... Nope, missed on the charm. Worth a look there. Worth a look there. Yep, of course my concentration is broken. Disadvantage. Yeah. Bound to happen. No. He's done. Sneak up on you. Vampire bite.
Still on my feet.
So now what we need to do for you... Almost strike. He's dazed.
These boots have seen everything.
So we're gonna escape you. He's still corroding.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Interesting. Can I make it that far? Yes, I
Good
can.
idea, I think.
Alley-oop. There's that beautifully done. 88% and advantage, and you miss. And Astarion is just dodging everything. And he dropped a nice little charm on him. Fantastic. Shadowheart, you know you are allowed to hit people, correct? Great hits from Astarion.
The way out is through.
Got a 10. Go for the topple. Misses, but one more strike should do it. There we go. Yeah, I'd love for you to try and move from here. Come on, take me away. Nice that. I knew you would try and take Shadowheart. It just seems apropos. Good hits.
Can't stay idle.
Eldritch Blast, try and break up the corroding. It did not. He's got a firm grip on that one. So let's try and topple him. And that did it. And that's why everyone loves Monk. The Monk class is one of the most broken in the game, and I love it. It was definitely worth the gold I spent getting the party members to come in. I'm pretty sure I'm not even using the Monk class to its fullest or best use. I'm sure people in the comment section will let me hear about it at some point, because everyone's got such insanely good builds for characters that I would fathom a guess they've got some great ideas. Now let's go ahead and get up here. If I can reach. Am I too can't make that jump? Yeah.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Alley-oop. Now Astarion made it up. I thought he wasn't going to be able to make it, so I was going to just try it with her. Lockpick.
Let's crack it open.
Thanks to the gloves of thievery, we are sitting pretty. The luminous gloves, when the wearer deals radiant damage, the target receives 2 turns of radiating orb. It's always fun. An Idol of Saloon, send that to camp. You don't need it. You really don't. Sorry, pick up the chest. Because those will become important for us later on. Everyone hop down. Come on. There we go. Got our monk back down here.
I'll fill that one later.
Pop another short rest, then we can go ahead and head off to our next excursion, which for me will be heading on over to Last Light Inn. Running into a terrible conversation with Jaheira. Everyone's, well, not everyone's favorite cleric. Like, I feel like missing this area would be shocking, just due to the giant glowing orb around it. But there have been plenty of players who've been like, "Yep, I missed it. I couldn't find it. I didn't know where it was." Just didn't really seem to make a lot of sense, considering just the size and magnanimity of this area. There's a lot of experience, whether under or around it, and you definitely don't want to miss out on, especially if you're in honor mode and going to be going there.
This place is protected. You might find allies here, or at least supplies.
I need the supplies. That's why I'm here.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
Superman.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons. Who are you?
I'm Shibba Shaba. Pleased to meet you.
Just keep your hands where I can see them and follow me.
Alright, cool. Let me go ahead and say hi to Jahira, who's gonna have a really bad attitude. Because of course she does.
Jahira!
And the first thing she does is literally grab you by the ankles. Like, very kind of her. Just this once, I wish people would simply say hello.
Hello.
Smart ass. I saved your soldiers, and this is the thanks I get.
Kindness is too often a decoy.
I saved them technically, momentarily.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind.
Love that.
You should never have come here, true soul.
I can beseech my patron to help me. Look to the Harpers you saved.
Stop! Hold on, Jahira. I think I know this one.
His eyes meet yours. There's no recognition there. Just a sick intensity as his voice reverberates in your mind.
Which you think her parasite would have picked up.
Then trust me. One true soul to another.
He got an inside man here.
He's infected. Aye. But he's not with the cultists. They helped me fight them off a while back, in fact.
Is this true?
Of course it is. I love how you didn't give me a chance to answer, you just released me. That's cool. That's a nice move. He's right. Mind flayers infected me, but they don't control me. I can't have a chance to out him, but there's literally no benefit to it.
How is that possible?
You'll just have to take my word for it.
You sound so confident for someone who's so wrong.
Charisma. I know it's hard to trust anyone right now. Believe me, I'm not an absolute cultist. Oh, at 21? Yeah, there's no chance on this one. Oh, that's nice. I love that. Let's go.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand why you, the enigma that you are, suddenly crossed our path. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark.
Hi, it's me, Hope. How you doing?
Tell me, why have you come here?
I just want a cure for the parasite in my head. Moonrise Towers is my only lead.
Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Unlikely so.
Just about do. Just about. Just about. It shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Got this marker.
Our asses.
Alright, you are the person I need to come talk to. Let the game save, because it deemed this necessary of saving. Quartermaster Tally.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I brought enough to see us through.
Persuasion. Is anything I could take off your hands at no cost to myself? And with my proficiency bonus and my charisma, this should be simple enough. Oh, 27, yeah, I only needed 10.
Cheeky. But, since you're asking...
She hands you a whole supply pack, which is super necessary.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
Well, she handed me 2.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
No. Let's see what kind of goods you're holding on to. I'm going to need all of those. Don't ask why. Just going to. Obsidian laced robe. Fire damage. Wand T scale. Full dexterity modifier to your armor class. Additionally, this armor does not impose disadvantage on stealth checks. It's a great item, but I need the Cloak of Protection just a little bit more. Shield of Devotion is fantastic. Bolt Strength, increased strength by 2. Cannot be pushed against your will, advantage on saving throws. So, a lot of great items she has, most of which I'm going to try and keep on her for the time being. Just for the sake of being able to take them off her corpse later. Embrace the dark urge, after all. You can just have this random jug that I was holding on to. Anybody else have any goods? Seems like I have a lot of garbage, for the most part. The Idol Sylvanas I'm still holding on to. Just for the nature benefit. Otherwise, it's pretty much useless. Shadowheart, you're gonna have to give up this dark just to sheer mail. We'll find more later. Sorry, girl. I'm basically broke. Beastmaster's Chain. You can hold on to your Idol of Shar. I don't need the monastic boots or the monastic robes. I'm keeping my gloves of missile snaring though. That's mine. Lower the price a bit, so that's fine. Just need to get rid of one more item to make you happy. You want a Harper's Notebook? There you go. Thank you.
Take care now.
I needed that robe desperately. I'm gonna send that back to camp. I don't need it. Because armor class +1 and increase my saving throws. Super necessary because Astarian's holding on to my other cape. Now, at least it's a fire wine barrel? If you don't mind, I'm gonna go back to camp, send my monk away, grab Lizelle, and just load her up with stuff for loot. Welcome back.
We must press forward. Let's deal with Ketherick, then find Voss in Baldur's Gate.
You are not my boss, but that's exactly what we're gonna do here.
The party's full. You'll need to make room.
Sinazith can stay at camp for now.
Ready for...
Swap out one Gith for my other Gith.
Assume nothing.
You have some goods, but nothing crazy. Put all those back at camp so I don't accidentally sell. Make this quick. Just grab whatever garbage I can that I'm not going to use. Most of it's from the Gith Yankee crash because, well, things didn't go so amazingly for the Gith. Still waiting for over encumbered. The rest we will load up on Astarion, who is now heavily encumbered. That'll be for Minthara. Keeping that for myself. Everything else, for the time being, is not a big deal. Okay, she is encumbered.
Still alive.
Let's go back.
You are debating allowing another into your heart.
Deep sight narrows at nighttime.
Quite the gossip, aren't you? Wouldn't have thought you cared.
A formidable woman like yourself does herself no favors in revealing herself to be so erratic, so uncertain.
Am I getting a relationship advice while I'm here between these two? Because, just so we're clear, I have only romanced Shadowheart this playthrough. I have not romanced anyone else. Been very straightforward about that one. If you guys aren't going to use those, I'm just going to go ahead and claim what barrels I can of that stealing, so don't touch that one. The other one, they were completely fine with me. Fine. You're fine with me taking this one as well. Where is all the barrels? I know there's more of them. Does the other one just have to stay just due to what it is? Anything here? Nope. Come on. Hand over the good stuff. Alright, come on everybody. There's only one vendor because I forgot. I eliminated the other one. Which was not a mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just trying to make some money back. Because I gave you most of it. So 1,200 gold. Fantastic. Did I already take everything off Astarion? Yeah, I barely put anything on him because he's not strong because I messed up everything involving Bernard. Level 1 spell slot, blades with melee attack. His reaction knock them prone. 1 T-scale. It's not better than what Shadowheart's currently using. I'd imagine it's definitely better than what I'm using though. Because I only have 15. It's another 2,300, which I don't have enough for. Because I'm a broke boy. Don't have enough for that then. The shield, I have enough for. But we'll see. I'll just take money for the meantime. Off stream, I will go back through all the other items, sell all the goods so I can get the max amount of money. Because the only reason I'm getting any money in the first place is the fact that I am a charisma-based character. And there's a chest upstairs. I'll talk to the strange ox here in a moment. Because I'm definitely uncertain what I'm going to be doing as far as everything involving the cleric at this moment in time. I haven't been visited yet by Scaleritus, if I'm not mistaken. Have I been visited by Scaleritus? These are all the quests I've completed. Where are the ones that are actually active I care about? The Yankee Warrior, Chosen Shar, Sunite Resistance, yep. Voss, Orpheus, Kresh. Interesting. We did do a good deed, but we're only doing it for our own selfish purposes. The butler has not given me my specific instruction yet. I'm sure he will visit me shortly to have that moment in time. Epic. Rolled a 32. Nice. The Rippling Force Mail. Force content when taking slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning damage. Lysel, it's yours to hold on to for the time. Whoop. Okay. Never had that happen before. Did Lysel just... did my character just jump down? That's wild. Come on, everybody. Somehow I broke the chaining. Come on, goofballs. My goodness. That was weird. I've never seen that happen before. Fell right through the open roof. Embarrassing. Come on, everybody.
Mind never quiet.
Then as I'm the charisma-based character, the scene is about to get graphic, so let's have a conversation.
No, still incapable.
I remember you from the Druid's Grove. Are you ready to reveal your secrets yet?
Not for you to know.
I have disadvantage on that? Wow. I have a nature bonus of +6 and persuasion of +6. Let's of course use guidance on this. And inspiration, apparently. That's embarrassing.
Well,
look away, everyone.
Come close. Your mind to mine.
Hey. That's disgusting. Your mind, the unwanted visions. Yes. Say yes, thank you.
You're so very welcome. Now, you must have better things to do than hang around in a stable, surely.
Right you are. Goodbye. Because you don't need to have any other further conversations with him to kind of trigger any of the dialogues or any of the unique interactions moving forward. You just got to get that one section specifically, and then you're good to go. We're just kind of exploring less light now. There's something to dig, like right here. That'll hurt. Okay. Let me grab my shovel. Yep, knew it. Why, hello there. Not stealing. Love that. And then the chest will, of course, be going back to camp. And they're not fine. They're fine with me moving stuff around and taking certain objects. And then everyone else over there, the conversation that we're accidentally eavesdropping is just them contemplating, well, not them, the Flaming Fist contemplating what they can do about certain things. Back out here. And that's exactly what I thought there'd be. Because we don't have to worry about anything involving Halzen's questline out here. We can go ahead and just loot all these barrels and just add them to our private collection, if you will. But also I do find it strange that the fish out here are perfectly safe to eat, considering they are within the Shadowfell entirely. Like, it doesn't seem like the most... It doesn't seem right in my mind. Like, that's gotta be unsafe to somebody. This chest, what's in here? Some money. Some money I desperately needed. And now she is overweight. Overburdened by her items. Take those two. And then the chest. We'll go back to camp. Otherwise, everyone send all your money to Lizelle. She's going to be carrying money again. Now I have 2,000 gold. And that's without doing anything crazy or anything too over the top, so that's always nice to see. Head up here. Be sure not to miss this area if you guys have got to play through, as long as your characters have, you know, blessing for Leslie.
Buried well, especially in this cursed land.
Okay, good for you, Lizzo. Now that they are buried well, we're to see what we can find here in these open graves. One of them has an item on them, I believe, that I want. I mean, a scimitar is fine. I can sell that. A lyre. And we do have some weave moss up here, so I'm not gonna miss that. It appears most of them do genuinely not have what I thought they had on them. I thought there was definitely at least one that had a good item. Huh. Appears not. Appears not. Yeah, sorry about you guys' mines or whatever. I'm not really as keen on them as you guys are. Take another shot. And good to go. I almost have enough for that 1T scale mail, which I'm definitely going to need, because as much as I've enjoyed having my character running around in full Gith armor, because it just looks cool as all hell, it's still not going to be strong enough to be where, hey, I can go fight Ketheric in this, because the man's got hands. You say, what about him dying or passing on or any of that? He just hits well.
What I won't do is send any more of our people into the grass. She wants the same things we do. To save the city.
Alright, moving through here. Nothing but garbage. Because originally there's so many boxes here that I just used to try and save Halzen with his little situation. But, you know, ultimately, sometimes things work out and other times they don't. No, I picked up a useless bucket. If the map would stay same, on the same level, that'd be great. Nothing but clothes and garbage. Now let's drop that bucket I picked up, because otherwise I will forget I had it. Let's go into the basement. Explore a little bit of the basement, but nothing crazy. Because for the furthest you go into the basement, there is some monsters that inflict fear on everybody that can hit you like you wouldn't believe. If you guys are going to use the wine, then by all means, give it to me.
Worth examining.
Nothing here. Anything on the bookshelf? Take the wine goblets. They're not heavy, and they'll work for what I need them to. It is interesting that they have as many survivors as they have here and not necessarily have people like trying to ravage these wine things, because it feels like that's the first thing people turn to in such a dispirited area. all these are just ones, but, you know, everything adds up in the long run when you do your long rests. Rotten banana, rotten fish, rotten food, spoiled tot, crates, nope. Nothing over here. Open crate. Nope, still garbage. Nothing here worth necessarily looting. Starring, if you could be so kind as to open that up, that'd be great. And the Gloves of Theory giving us advantage. One healing potion, eh? Lockpick this as well. I think the key is on the table, but I just haven't picked it up yet. Yeah. Be sure to treat myself to that.
Yes, please.
Oh, 4 potatoes, heck yes. That's a lot of camp supplies, nothing in the rotting bag. Anything else in this evidence chest? The holy water is definitely useful. There's just a candle on the table. Nothing I need to really concern myself with. Just trying to find as many camp supplies as I can here. Anything? Nope. All basically garbage. Perfect. Love that for me. Let's go ahead and open this up. And then you'll notice, once we move everything out of the way, that the wall can be taken down. So without further ado, Lysel, let's have you send all the wine away. I don't need you being encumbered by drinks. And ta-da! We're in. And there's one of my favorite items of the whole game, a smoke powder barrel waiting for me. I'm gonna pick up a patch. Ash. Yeah, drop that, I don't need that. Scroll Revivify Gold. Good stuff. Fairly good find in here. Skeleton doesn't have much to offer. Let's see what. On the other side, you can open your way through here. Directly under Last Light. You'll find a Saloonite enclave with a bunch of monsters hanging out by it, so. Word to the wise, be careful. They are not pushovers. They hit like a Mack truck, and your party will not be ready for it, unless you're close to level 7 or level 8. Luckily for me, I'm pushing level 7. Yeah.
Someone's left a trap out for us.
There's a 25er, followed by a lockpick. And a conversation ring, where it deals spell damage while illuminated by a light source. They also inflict radiating orb. So if you ever wanted to do like a radiation or like an orb build, very, very possible. And it will be very powerful. It's some very good stuff there. Yeah, this rippling force mail will be good on anybody but her, so I'll have to do that. Put back on your correct sword. And then get the Yankee Variant amulet has advantage on intelligence saving throws. And aberrations have disadvantage, so I can really juice her up for this next potential fight.
Everything is clear.
And that way I don't forget, because you open this door, they're over there, they're ready to go. They mean business. But you can... Where is it? Isn't there a way up here? I thought one of these vines takes you to a whole nother area. I must be mistaken or off my rocker. Might be in the next room over. There is another house that leads directly under here where one of the lover's ring is. You get both of those. I believe there's a special perk attached to it. I've never been able to get them both in the same playthrough. One time I'll find one in one place, and then the other one I'll find it in another. It's tragically hilarious for me to know the locations of both of them, but still not, you know, be able to use things properly. And then continue to have this boom bag. I have 13 of them. It's pretty nice. It's gonna be good stuff. I went through there. It's way too...
That might be worth a look.
I don't remember this one, but not opposed to it. What do we got? Pick it up. And send it back to camp. All terrible items down here. Other than the 4 potatoes and the smoke powder barrel, the basement is really just not worth looting. I'm trying to make sure my supplies are in a good position, because there's going to be a lot of long resting here, because I want to go in for all of our fights moving forward properly supplied. You're going to go ahead and move over here. You have nothing for me. Move you on top. And now I can open it. And somehow I wasn't able to use a flaming sword to cut through a web. Character is very weak. All the good supplies are in here, I would say.
What's hiding here?
That wall you can also smash through. And they're not having them like light up like they normally did. So it's definitely something that you'll have to be sure you yourself are looking out for. But I'm just helping myself to the best of their supplies before we move on.
Indolence breeds madness.
Yeah, a little bit. Take down this wall. And voila. You can see that there's the little red markers for where the monsters are. They're right on through here. They hit... Ooh, hello. Take that and leave before something stupid happens. I don't want to get triggered into a fight I'm not astutely ready for. Even though my party has been
still in control,
definitely handling business fantastically. Do I have enough for that 1T scale mail now? Because that's definitely the item here that I am in most need of. Moving over this way. Let's go run over to the vendor, try and get that 1T scale. Because as much as I love my Githyanki armor, there's no bonuses attached to it that are worth it. Hello.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
How much is it? Literally, I'm $60 short. Are you kidding? $60 isn't not that much, to be honest. Here, have this pouch of ash. It'll do good on you. It'll be lovely. 17. I'm still not selling the Idol of Sylvanas. Scimitar? 29. We inch our way forward. Get rid of the Sharon Registry. Lysel doesn't need it anyway. Well, that's a light hammer. As opposed to a war hammer. So you could have a shield with that. Is that 56? Still short. $1 for both. I mean, I could literally sell the clothes off my back to cover it. And then the rest. We're even. It still shows me wearing it. That's fantastic. And there we go. Because I gain a +1 to my initiative as well, so the fact that I have really high dex already, and then adding that modifier to my armor class, now it has a 20. So I am just aces. I should have sold the skin burster, but that's fine. Grab some more items, give them back to Lysel. She'll turn around and sell them for us. It'll be lovely. I still haven't even talked to our favorite wizard, Gale. Thermodynamic gloves will not be part of any important builds. Why not have Halsin's clothes? What am I holding on to that for? Get rid of this plate armor, keep the Holding Lance helm, the luminous gloves, silver chalice, dark justiciar mail, slippery chain shirt. I don't need the shattered flail, sorrow. I don't use that either. The damaged dark justiciar mail I definitely don't need. Druidic bracers, which are Halsin's. Keep the rippling force mail, the luminous. Keep the uninhibited Kishigo. This will tackle this dagger, the wilderness 1v4. I don't need that. The Maragon halberd. I'm not gonna have Gale go sparkly for anything. Take that one. Get the Yankee Greatsword. Keep the bow of arcane force. Must give it over to Lysel though. Send all those to Lysel. She's heavily encumbered. Of course she is. Goes to Shadow. And that's basically cleaned out my entire inventory of stuff that I'm not holding on to for specific characters. So that'll be something. Go back. Get rid of the last bit of goods that we need for our party.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever. Ain't my neck of the woods.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
You have all of my money. I want some of it back, if you'd be so kind. All of them are just basic Yankee Greatswords. Yes, they are. So, keeping the one of Arcane Force. You definitely need the Soulbreaker Greatsword, because for Githyanki it just hits differently. $1,400. Yeah, I can definitely use this for whenever we go to actually seeing Moonrise. Getting that cleared up out of the way. I'll just get rid of that on regular breastplate. Thank you. Because I don't have enough for anything else. Let me add this on. It's 1100. So if I balanced it, I only get 500 gold back, but that'll be helpful for Astarion. I mean, that could be something. Because as far as his build is concerned, he's using the gloves of archery. I'm not really having him be too close, so... There we go. Take the 1600 gold. If I really need them, I'll get them off your corpse at some point. Come on, everybody. Let's continue our way forward. We're not going to go see... What's her face here? Can I make...
Is that Darkmoor the Wicked? I don't believe it.
Aloe
His
oil?
territory ran from the Wood of Sharp Teeth to Cloakwood. It took half an army to drive him out. How did he end up here?
Is that white? That's white. Thank you. That's also white.
We need to talk.
You are not my mom. I do as I please. Anything in the wooden barrel? Nothing. So that's fine. Shadowheart, how are you? How'd you get lost? And the guest log covers just about everybody that you can think of. The mysterious Mr. Black. Interesting. Oh yeah, I'll definitely take your wine if you're not going to be using it. And then I have Potion of Animal Speaking active, so where's that cat? There's got to be him somewhere. The one and only cat in this game that's worth talking to. He's hiding somewhere in here. Only wine, water, torches. Ain't gonna do anything for me. Send those to camp. I mean, I would be shocked if I just invited someone in and they just started going like directly into my pantry and started raiding all the goods. It would be the worst case scenario for everybody. And this, oh, there he is, His Majesty.
I say hiss!
Hiss. Right back at him. With guidance. Just to make it barely enough.
I see. Yes, perhaps you're right.
Good, I'd like it if we could have a civil discussion.
Fine.
Heard anything interesting around here?
Plenty of pointless banging about. The only highlight was when the cleric here promised me a bit of milk that is yet to materialize. My conclusion? She's a liar.
Fair enough. I could use someone like you in my camp. Care to join?
I'd rather die.
To be obliged. What's your name?
I call myself His Majesty.
How did you get to this place?
It was quite straightforward. I slinked.
You have a terrible bedside manner, but God, are you cool. No one's gonna begrudge me for this. And then the innkeeper's lockbox. Hello. Lockpick that. It's white. It's not stealing. We're just taking it without intent of return. Innkeeper's journal. They're talking all about Shadowheart's least favorite individuals, the clerics of Saloon. And we're going to take all these goods that Astarion has managed to acquire. Send it back to camp.
No time to rest.
Anyone got any good perception? Astarion.
What's that?
Tower-shaped key. Wrinkled note. We need to meet. The map is ready to go to my place. Head into the basement. Look for the tower. You should have the key. Ignore the chest. I mean it. Go straight on through and you'll find it. Signed, Mornfred. Interesting. As far as the map is concerned, is it over here, or is that just that's just Moonrise? Good here. These are mine. Thank you. Thank you. Nothing here, and then in the other room there should be something that we can actually take. Directly under the bed.
That's curious.
Snow burst ring. When the warrior deals cold damage, you also create a 15-foot circle of ice around the targets. Interesting notes of what people have going on. Pick up the chest and then send it back to camp. Anything good in here? Nope, just a quill. His Majesty, are you stalking me? Like, can I help you, sir? I'm not here to interrupt your excursions. Don't interrupt mine, Miss Majesty. Mug of beer. Not worth stealing, in my opinion. And we'll meet everyone's either favorite or least favorite cleric in a moment. Well, probably not this stream. I still have yet to prepare my situation for when that goes the way it does. Because I have many... That's not stealing? Okay. If you guys want to offer me all your food, I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Is that tea? Why, hello. It's only one. Hello, Jahira.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health.
I don't trust you. Of course, smell the wine first. You were trying to trap me just 5 moments ago. Let's not play this game.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jahira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
That's not what I'm wondering at all. I'm declining to drink.
You don't know what you're missing.
Which, of course, everyone approves of.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien.
Is it because I'm GIF?
True, and do not lie. The parasite is changing you. Isn't it?
I can... I've been indulging, so I can't read that. The answer is no. It has no influence on me whatsoever.
I find that decidedly hard to believe. Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
You invited me into the heart of your lair to ask if you can trust me. That's a great idea. But sure, you can trust me for now.
Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it.
Oh.
I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
If he's back, perhaps you should have hit him harder in the first place.
Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible.
No such thing.
Here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter.
That would hurt like crazy.
He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
Oh, where am I now? It's rare people look at me and see hope.
The light is rather dim out here in the Shadowlands. The point remains. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his
I didn't tell you
forces
that I
and
had that, though,
towers,
so that's
posing
interesting
as a
forced
traitor.
dialogue.
Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage.
Because I bluffed you so I didn't have to show you it.
Shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Sounds like I'll be doing most of the heavy lifting.
You're the only one who can get inside the towers. You were born for this mission. Or made for it, rather. Besides, you need this. You need to heal yourself of your infection.
Why was she just kind of like leaning back there?
Starts with
Just like,
understanding the disease.
she wasted from the
Whatever
wine?
magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
That
Before you go,
seems too much.
There's somebody else you should
I don't want to
meet.
meet Isabel, she can wait.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
I already have a lantern that protects me from the darkness.
I'm sure it's very fine. But lanterns have a tricky habit of going out when you need them.
Not the one I used, thanks
Let's
though.
not spurn what few gifts the gods choose to give us, hmm?
I am literally a gift from the gods. Say hello to everyone in here. Councillor Floric.
Can wait. He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. We believe the cultists have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in.
I am the way in. Are the Flaming Fists just going to stand around here?
I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements.
Good luck with that.
The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Ah, Gortash. It is crazy that his Steel Watch could literally infiltrate this area easily and have zero repercussions for it. But hey, that's them. You're leaving while Duke Ravengard is still captive in Moonrise?
My role here is limited. I can be put to better use convincing the Council to send reinforcements to help rescue the Duke. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jahira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Oh, we do, but it's not ideal.
The journey back to Baldur's Gate won't be...
You guys are still going on and on about... Ooh, thank you. Change my tune real quick. Just gotta make sure what I'm taking is white in the outline so that I don't have a further issue. And I'm not gonna do anything involving the Thaniel quest. I don't have Halsin. So I don't have a particular need for him. Ooh, potion of speed, thank you. Let him just casually sing to all of us. Arrow of many targets. You guys got some good stuff in here. But I don't need a... I don't know, I picked that up. Nothing there. What's in this backpack? Nothing. Anything in the cupboard? 5 gold, still something. Especially with how broke I keep getting. Because I still haven't made it to Moonrise to take a look at what loot they have. That's a whole nother situation. Row books. Evard's Black Tentacles. Could be quite useful. Harper's Testimonial. You don't know a magic the dark justiciar summoned to our plane, but if it came from the weave, then let it be cursed for eternity. For 3 days we sieged the towers. For 3 days their dark bolts cleaved our ranks. And on the 3rd day, as his men and women at last began to fall, Ketheric entered battle. Sheesh. He's just sitting inside, like, reading a book, thinking about, like, what's going on with, like, what am I going to have for dinner today? When there's literally, you know, his people just going out there and dying for him. Interesting leadership tactics, but I guess to each their own. Now, let's see. I have all my spell slots. Shadow is basically limited.
Looking ahead.
So if I'm going to pick up a fight, she's going to be less than useful. But what we should do, before we worry about the end of this stream, is make it ourselves all the way to Moonrise Towers. So without further ado, let's set off on the road. We'll worry about everything involving Jahira and Isabel and that part of the storyline on the next playthrough. I have to come up with the final touches on my master plan for that. Will it be a good plan? Maybe. Will it work? Hopefully. But I have a couple ideas rolling around the old noggin that should come to some level of fruition. So let's hope that it works out for everyone's sake. It's the easiest way through to avoid the traps, because up there is a ambush, so I'll avoid that. Because I have already the full blessing of the lantern, it should be a pretty straightforward shot. Here are the measles that fell in the fight to me. And then down here is the road we're looking for, because we felled Karnas up here, because I wanted to get that lantern immediately and have him out of the throes of battle, if you will. I didn't want to fight him, and I didn't want to fight Ketheric at the same time. And then, does this even light up? Temporarily or fully? Fully. Good. Good. Just need an indication marker for where everything is out here in this crazy wasteland. Up here... not an ambush.
Looks empty.
Right. Where is it? You guys are killing me. Shovel? I'm gonna try here. Did I get it? I'm standing on it. Good for me. Pick up the chest. And send that back to camp. Why am I picking up all these camp supplies but not sending them back to camp? It's unnecessary weight for my character. And you see, like, there's a little route in on through there. There's no monsters up here, but there is more loot. So we're going to go ahead and do ourselves a service and send our strongest strength-based character up there. Value. Ta-da!
Ballistas, siege engines. A little old-fashioned.
Of course, my character, our Dark Urge, knows exactly all about these siege weapons.
Of the Emerald Enclave. They died trying to stop Ketheric Thorn long ago.
The real reason I came up here. This heavy chest they have tucked into this corner. It's right here on the map if you're curious for your own playthroughs. And this heavy chest will be very useful to me, so I'm definitely going to abscond with it.
The dead of the Emerald Enclave. They lay here ever since their war against Ketheric Thorn.
I'm just happy they haven't been reanimated and brought back to be a burden or a pestilence on us, a blight. Okay. How am I up? But I'm like stuck. There we go. Anything up here worth looking at? Not really. But making sure we're leaving nothing of the Shadowfell unexplored if we can't help it. Anything this way? Did I already go this way? Because there's another way down and around. You can see that your fight with Karnas literally happened just up this way, so you could have just jumped right up here and made it far easier on yourselves than I did. I made things more difficult because why wouldn't I? Any damage? Yeah, that's a lot of damage. I'm good on that. Try from the other area. Yeah, 3 HP. No, I don't need that. We'll do it from the Karnas area, just so I can kind of prove the point. Just make sure not to click on jumping into the ravine, as that is a possibility. And tragic. But it did remind me that, hey, there's another chest I missed, tucked right in here. Right here on the map. Just a stone's throw away from where Karnas will introduce your party to this particular area. Bunch of clothes. And then nothing in the small wood crate. Pass back right on through, on down to our party. I'll drop the chest at everyone's feet. And have Astarion go ahead and do his darndest to open it up. There you go.
Don't touch me.
Lockpick. With some guidance. Good stuff. You can't pick it up.
Like it's well be done.
Lysel, on the other hand, can. Send to camp. Send that to Lysel. Yeah, we have 100 gold. Well, I have 1,800 gold. I was going to say. I was about to brag about having 100 gold, but I have 1,800. Lysel carries the money. Crossbow of Arcane Force. She's the only one who can wield it. For now. Once I get Minthara, that's when things are going to get really, really interesting. No traps or fights in this particular area. Just be sure to keep a lookout for loot, as we saw that even I missed stuff. And this is like my, I want to say 7th or 8th playthrough of the game. I've just never beaten honor mode. Tactician mode I have taken down, but no honor mode. Tactician was quite the beast, though, and quite the challenge. Scroll of Shatter. Very nice. Back to camp you go with that chest. Let's go. Let's go find Ketheric Thorn and the problem that he is for him. Everybody. If it has U's on them, just ignore them. It just tells you more of their backstory. as opposed to this dead Gith, who was looking for us, but didn't quite make it through. I'm using these braziers as a... No, not you right now. Oh yeah, unique dialogue. What was that about?
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault.
Ketheric Thorm. What do you think of him?
Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
Alright. Anyway, carry on. Lysel, arms entirely crossed and not here for any kind of dialogue whatsoever. Let's go inside the deepest and thickest area of the Shadow Curse. I'll take up the rusty light crossbow. Oh, what happened here? 280 experience just from standing? Yay for me. Because I still need another 5,000 before it's going to be anything that's worth it. Let's go. Oh boy. I don't want to go through this particular area.
The dead of the Emerald Enclave. They lay here ever since their war against Ketheric Thorm.
A random key out here, huh? Probably has something to do with the area inside. But we're not going to go sneaking through there. I'm not going to go bother Garangoth. She happens to hit like a Mack truck and has very little patience for what my character can provide her. So I can avoid her for just the moment. I shall. It's another way back on over. Just kind of make sure my map gets filled up so I know. Make sure I didn't miss a chest. Didn't. Good, 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 good. Hop over. Map's filled in now. And you're gonna go from the ruined battlefield right on over. Wood crate with nothing in it. Used mostly as a means of getting your party back up onto this higher ground. Anyone over here? Make sure I don't leave any stone unturned. There is an interesting fight inside of this building, but I'm not quite ready for it, so I'm not gonna pretend otherwise. We'll probably have maybe one last battle before near the end of the stream.
Symbol on the ground. This was a Mason's guild.
Keyword was...
Artists. You can tell because it's a mess in here.
Really, Astarion? Wonder which one of the programmers threw that one in. Spoiled treats. There is, I believe, items on the roof. There it is. Right in front of my face. The heavy chest. Yeah, 39 gold. That's gonna do so much for me.
What now?
Eager for battle.
Pick up this. Send it back to camp.
Alright, what now?
Okay, why are we pick stay down or stay up? One or the other. Just pick an area to be in and excel in that. You can see that they're not really fond of visitors. Put it that way. I thought I just saw someone walking in the background behind that tree. Kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies. Not really a fan of that. It's like when you know your arm hair just stands on end because you're like, yeah, something's wrong. Oh, elixir of viciousness. I'll take that. Thank you, thank you. Did I already take a look at the books? I didn't take a look at the top shelf. It is interesting that they made a distinction between the two.
Something over there.
Inside these odd-looking bones.
A pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures.
Which is an interesting thing to have just lying around. And then over here, you see this red glowing piece. If you have Karlach in your party, Infernal Iron. But as I embrace the Dark Urge, she wanted nothing to do with me or my party. So, other people have found ways to encourage her to join you. I have yet to make that work out for me in my favor. There's the way down right there. There will be monsters in that basement, so go in carefully if that's what your playthrough is. Over here, I believe leads to, yes, the graveyard. Pretty dang close to
Let's have a look.
Where our next encounter is. What does that do? Examine. Corpse Rose. Visibald's Brood Up Bellygummer. Okay, I've never seen that before in my entire time playing this game. So I will take a look. There's a little mini mausoleum in here. The Ice Bite robes. Give that to good old Gale. Gives him a whole fresh look. And if you're doing an ice build for your party, it's fantastic. Now, he's up there. I don't believe there is a fight this way, but we are fully healed. We have most of our spell slots. So if something does go horribly awry, I should be able to make it to where I need to be. No, I'm good.
All these dark justiciars slain in battle. They must have a stronghold nearby, or a temple.
You said that when we were in the Underdark. This time you are correct, though. Purple grapes. Alright, fine. I'll work with that. Over here. God, they did such a good job creating the perfect, horrific ambiance out here. They didn't go over the top cheesy, they didn't undersell it. It was just good stuff.
Who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric.
And there he is. And if you sneak up on him and he has no idea you're there, you'll hear him practicing and reciting his lines to himself. Because, well, why not?
Our hero thought but a treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed.
How long have you been standing around practicing that little recital?
Until it was perfect. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
What dangers are those?
Oh, we both know they are soon to be revealed. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
Just cut to the chase, will you?
I already did. If, through the dark, you go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Spell it out.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
And I don't have any good insight, but we're gonna try it. Because he is literally only telling me half of what I need to know. And since this is right before a long rest, why not? I didn't need it, it turns out.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps? I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that.
Fair enough.
You have it in you to author a thrilling finale if you heed this warning. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede.
Wait. Before you go...
There we go, I was waiting for this.
I have a proposal of my own.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business, devil. My old... well, a long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
It's something of great importance to your master. But is it a love letter? A warning? Or a deed of ownership? I can give you all the gory details. And I will. Once the beast that lurks below is vanquished and sent back to the hells.
Deal. We'll help you if you help Astarion.
Then we have an understanding. I look forward to our next meeting. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite.
You're welcome, Astarion. I didn't have to go along with that. But might as well for the sake of it.
Sigils. Attempts to restrain Lady Shah's power, perhaps. Failed attempts.
Still going on about Lady Shah, eh?
That might be worth a look.
It's a rotten fish. And then over here, rotten fish as well. Stick it up. If it offers itself to me freely, freely I shall take. Twin chest, thank you. And then pick that up. Heavily encumbered. Naturally. A rusty short sword and a Selûnite robe. Gale, you can hold on to that if you want. A gold bond. Nothing there that I need. Potion of greater healing. Those two are just going to go to camp. And then this whole fish barrel, yeah, rotten fish. Why would I expect anything different? And then most people forget that there is an entire fight back here. So without further ado, let's have that fight, shall we? You need to have a potion of healing first, Shadow. And we're going to send that back to camp. I don't know why I still even have it.
Never a dull moment.
Start with Shadow. I think you have, yep. Alley-oop.
Quiet as a mouse.
Send her down first.
Have to keep low.
Spotted by a Kuatoa in a clearly lit area, and yet I can't see them.
Bit of caution never hurt.
Love that for me. I could just throw a weapon that deals 4 damage.
Take it. Out of sight, out of mind.
Because the Kuatoa here are not the friendly sort. So now that I have them gathered in one area, or at least some of them, let's try this. Really? There should be some over here. There it is. Because they're all cursed, so that was just the main purpose of what I was trying to do here. You can't actually get any of them from up here. Most of them need to get close to me to make this work. Just do a regular attack. Why the heck not? So 41, 34, 34. I could just use an arrow roaring thunder, but Eve entered the fray. And Shadowheart. I was hoping you had another chance for a not spirit guardians, for being able to have a guardian of faith, but I guess not. Where's the one that took the damage? Here you are. Pew!
I am fury. I am death.
This will be your last fight anyway, so let's go ahead and go all out. One down. Start off the next Kuatoa. And that will have to do it for now. These might be aberrations, so we'll try that.
Shall we cut and run?
Then a Starian. Start hailing down fire from the top. 95. That's the one I was looking for. Ooh, that's beautiful. Follow this up with that one. And down. Thank you.
Nothing important is ever easy.
I already got away with using my Hunger of Hadar. That was a crazy, insane hit from all the way over here.
Got to concentrate.
You already used a spiritual weapon, so your turn's good. Oh. How did my... It was over here. How did it come down? It's supposed to just be a distraction for the ones that actually do get a chance to move when they're not surprised. Alright, and back to it. Because they were surprised I was here. Take out this one. Why are you going all the way up here for it, though? Well, if it doesn't miss, it doesn't miss. Still another 10. That's fantastic.
Shall we dance?
And Astarian. We'll finish off you. Or close to it.
Where do I go from here?
Anybody else I can sort of pick off from here? Got it. Critical miss on both with 95%. When the game says no, it means no. And there's another fish down. Most of them will just try and shoot me from down. Over there. Let's go ahead and move them over here. So they want to fight me. Yeah, there'll be a lot of dashing. You can't ensnare a flying axe, but that's... I guess their prerogative. Hunger of Hadar. We'll do some wonders. That one's gonna throw a net again, probably. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That one may get close, just because of his positioning. Absolutely not. Good shot, and then followed it up again with another one. Beautiful.
Time to kill.
Good job, Astarion. I'll move you over here while they're preoccupied.
Behold, the dance of death.
And you're gonna start back over. And yeah, he took a significant chunk of damage from the fall.
Need to stay focused.
Can I actually take a shot? Yep, 90%.
Deal some punishment.
And Shadowheart hitting strong for once. There's the cursed Kuatoa chief, who is scared. Gotcha. I'm gonna block you off from passing around. He just makes another turn. I wonder if there's just two chiefs. He's immune to that. There's the damage. But hey, if they want to waste their turns, I'm all for it. Because it should have already been destroyed like 5 or 6 turns ago. But, hey, luck's luck. What do we got? Good one. And another good one.
Let's have some carnage.
Wonder why the Hunger of Hadar expired. Use a side attack on you because I don't want to waste, yeah, a main one on you. Sneak attack range because he was invisible.
What now? Another step forward.
Use my last Hunger of Hadar. Right here. Hello, boys. They'll be able to get out of that, but at the same time,
Got to press on.
now I'm in a much better spot than I was before. And we're good. And I can't heal a spiritual weapon, so let's just back it up. He's gonna run all the way around to avoid everybody, isn't he? Just on the outside of the Hunger of Hadar. Ooh, nice 20. Oh, there is 2 chiefs. One got KO'd. That one died. That one took significant damage. Are they still going to be throwing nets? Wow. Yeah, Hunger of Hadar is easily my favorite spell. Other than maybe Magic Missile. That one's down. Who's next? Kuatoa Chief has a lot of health. But I'll worry about him when I get to him. Astarion. We'll finish off this guy. Or we'll just make him really low.
To push my luck again.
2 attacks with advantage. Double KO.
Let's finish this.
Shadowheart head up because that Kuatoa Chief is thinking he's going to get the jump on all of us. But I'm not going to let him have that. Where's the weak health one? Not enough movement for him, huh? Fine, we'll take the shot on this guy from downtown. Got a 4, that'll do. This one guy right here. Good hit. Oh, of course he saved on it. What a jerk. 90% and we miss. Oh, I have disadvantage, that would do it. Now that one's done.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Starion, nice work.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I can't send him further back, but I can send you further back. So now he's stuck in the Hunger of Hadar. Good shot off. This will be the last battle before a long rest. That guy's gonna go play with the other one. You guys can make friends or whatever. Oh, he got 13 damage right off rip. That guy's just in a really bad situation, so start picking off heal. Because why not? Starion. That one's at 52. And there's another 10.
Catch my breath.
Eldritch Blast him back. He'll just keep staying in the light to get damaged. Easy as that. Oh no, my weapon. Unfortunate. He takes another 10 damage as he just keeps limping his way forward. Will this one actually be able to make it to me? Hard to say. Hard to say. So that's why he chose that spot. There we go. 16 more damage.
No choice but to keep going.
Push you back, and you're gonna go back as well. Beautiful crowd control for the W. 8 more damage. And then for the third time, a spiritual weapon just to say hello. And they're Kuatoa, so they're not really all that bright, so he just eats it up. Good job, everybody. But for now, that will do. We'll take our long rest when we get back on stream later on. I do have to go run to do some errands real quick. I've been Brent for Geek Variants. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed to us, hey, hit that like button, help push this out to more people so we can have more people hanging out and chat for all things Baldur's Gate 3, Supermarket Simulator, Creature Commandos, Skeleton Crew, Dragon Ball Daima, and more. I'm Brent for Geek Variants. Thank you so much for your time. See you in the next one.